how do you describe Web3?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. Um, I, I'll tell you how I've heard it described, and it's from all over the place. Some people call it like the Internet of Value, which I find not very satisfying at all. Uh, the decentralized internet, I think, is a really good description of it because it is uh, the way that people are going to communicate over the internet. It's going to sit on top of the internet that exists. So I think of it as another layer in the internet stack that is decentralized so that there is no point of control, so that the data is distributed and it's resilient. It is censorship resistant and should be up to the extent that the law says otherwise. So we see Web3 is part of the decentralized internet, and Jurat is part of the stack in Web3 because if somebody is using a decentralized social media site and they post copyright infringing material or national secrets or something, there has to be a legally authorized method to take that down, just as there is in Web 2. But in Web 2, you can go serve the paperwork on Facebook and say take it down. In Web 3, there's nobody to serve it on. So
That's a really, really good point. With you're seeing really high adoption in Lin's protocol and Farcaster and all of that. And that's a question that comes up. How are you enforcing OFAC? How are you enforcing copyright infringement?
and they can't do it if they're really decentralized. So either you're centralized and you're using some efficiencies and some cool things that Web3 has to offer, but you're not Web3, or there's got to be some other method by which the law gets enforced.